Hey, let's start with how real content should feel in your living room, not flat, not washed out, not something you tolerate because it's fine. The Hisense 43E6QF Cinema Series Hi-QLED 4K UHD Smart Fire TV is the upgrade you notice every time you press play, not just in size, but in presence, color, motion, and audio. This is for you if you've ever felt something was almost there, the picture looked okay but lacked depth, motion blur pulled you out of action, or sound felt thin even at moderate volume. You want a TV that doesn't just show content, it enhances it. Before you get pulled in too deep, check the current price and availability. TVs with advanced picture and sound tech often shift in price and stock faster than people expect, and waiting usually means paying more later. Your upgrade moment probably didn't come from one glaring flaw. It was subtle, washed out highlights in HDR scenes, muddy dark details, fast motion that wasn't quite fluid, or audio that struggled to match what you were seeing. You told yourself it's fine, until you didn't. That's where this Hisense steps in. Once this set is in your space, the difference is immediate. Hi-QLED color gives you rich, vivid hues instead of washed pastels. Dolby Vision elevates HDR so bright moments pop without crushing shadow detail. The AI light sensor adapts the picture to your room lighting, so you get punch in daylight and detail in evenings without chasing settings. Motion feels smoother and clearer. Fast scenes, sports, gaming, action movies, stay fluid instead of blurry, because this panel doesn't just refresh fast, it tracks motion with real coherence. Google Fire TV with Alexa voice remote makes launching content fast and intuitive, no digging through menus, no extra dongles, just press and watch. Dolby Atmos isn't just a label here. Paired with the optimized audio tuning, it gives your room a sense of depth and space instead of sound that's distant or thin. Dialogue feels grounded. Effects feel directional. Everyday content feels fuller. If you're tempted to wait, be honest, that later almost always becomes regret when prices climb or the model becomes harder to find. Screens like this, with adaptive picture tech and solid HDR performance, tend to get snapped up quickly once people experience how noticeable the improvement actually is. You might wonder whether a 43-inch screen feels big enough. The surprise is how immersive it feels at that size with proper picture processing. You're not just watching a window into the content, you're inhabiting it without overwhelming your space. Picture feels rich and detailed, HDR feels dynamic and intentional, motion stays crisp and smooth, sound feels expressive and grounded, smart navigation feels fast and simple, not as massive as ultra-large displays. Dedicated audio systems still go deeper eventually, the comparison tabs quiet down. At some point, you stop cycling through specs and start imagining your shows on a screen that actually does them justice day after day, not just once. If you're ready to stop settling for fine enough and start experiencing your content with clarity, depth, and presence, check the link and make the decision while timing still makes sense. This is one of those upgrades you'll appreciate every time you turn it on.